Did you know that men have a higher suicide rate than women?
That 1 in 5 men suffer from alcohol abuse during their lifetime.
That 1/3 of men worldwide have suffered with depression in their lifetime.
International Men's Day helps us to better recognize and understand,
Acknowledge, aspire, and engage.
Recognize, acknowledge,
on how to free ourselves
From social shackles and stereotypes.
and focus to be healthier and happier individuals.
Men having the opportunity to reflect on their role in society.
in which we celebrate how or raise awareness on how men deal with some of the stresses of modern day life.
It actually looks at every aspect that talks about male.
All the social, personal, physical, mental challenges that men go through on a day-to-day basis.
It's about brotherhood, it's about men coming together, understanding the complexities we face in life, and also banding together so that we can face the challenges together and move forward in a positive light.
Taking the opportunity to motivate each other, to inspire each other, and just be together.
So it's just a day where we really just look into men and looking at their emotional sense, looking at their physical ways and the role that they really play within society and within their families.
So some of the challenges we face is, especially from a mental health perspective in modern day society, a lot of pressure put on men to be sole providers, of which I think we've been all accustomed to.
We are usually seen as the head of the house, and as they say, when the men are strong, the communities are also strong.
We always say that men don't cry, men shouldn't be vulnerable, men shouldn't be weak. I find that to be a very toxic statement.
We're always told to become tough. But now when you look at men's health, there's a lot of stigma that majority nowadays you find a lot of males committing suicide.
But I think there's a different side to men that everybody needs to understand as well. And we should be more compassionate towards each other in order for us to be, like we said, a brotherhood.
To manage with my stresses, I play paddle, I do half marathons, I go to CrossFit.
I like to get out in nature and de-stress in those ways.
Sports has been a great thing in my avenue in terms of actually dealing with mental strength.
Running, attending gym, and making sure that I eat healthy.
Going to gym, I've also started swimming. Going to church, for me, plays a very important role and keeps me together.
I use the gym facilities here at Anglo American. I'm in most days, and before I start work, I lift weights in the morning and do stretching.
Guys, I'd say it's never too late to start. Even 15 minutes a day is all that it takes.
From an emotional perspective, I think it's important to have people that you talk to about some of the challenges that you face.
We Care is there as a support, or ICAS if it's the corporate team, and the team are on hand to provide the kind of assistance that you need.
Guys, there's an opportunity to speak about everything. We don't have to wait for things to go wrong.
Then making sure that you show up for your family, you show up at work, and you show up for your communities in the best possible way that you can.
Is to make sure that I get time to spend time with myself, meditating. It really helps me to ensure that I deal with the stressful situations.
Try therapy. It worked for me. It may work for you.
Your screenings are incredibly important. I do screenings at least twice a year.
Check what's wrong, check what's going good, check what's going bad.
Early detection is the best detection. It allows me to plan my life accordingly. It allows me to know what is wrong with me, to check myself before I wreck myself.
Issues that affect men, one of them is very prevalent as we grow up, is about prostate cancer.
I insist that check be done. It's not comfortable always, but it's the right thing to do.
I go for my bloods, I go for HIV testing as well.
Just make sure that my blood pressure is okay.
So that once you're able to detect something at a very early stage, you are able to do something about it.
My father suffered from prostate cancer. He caught it very early in his life, and he's had that for the past 15 years.
This is both important, so I know that when I visit Anglo American sites, I'm fit and healthy.
It's at least given me peace of mind.
Right now, I'd like to encourage every other guy who's out there, let's not wait for the day when they tell you something's wrong.
So my advice to men is for us to stick together, for us to form a brotherhood, for us to be able to collaborate.
We have to be deliberate, we have to be brave. Think about balance, think about exercise.
Be true to yourself. Understand what you're feeling at the time that you're feeling.
And making it out on the other side where you are emotionally intelligent, emotionally ready, as well as able to deal with the various expectations that we face.